Good morning, my beautiful people. This video is sponsored by Maidenform, and I'm taking you through what my morning routine looks like. It's not glamorous, baby, but it gets the job done. Step one is just turning off my alarm. And then we got these fancy shades installed, and please do not talk to me about how they don't match. They sent the wrong ones after me waiting 4 months. Did I cry? No. But did I get close? You bet your buns. You bet your buns. Anyway, it takes me a minute, okay? Like, let me live. But then I head straight to the bathroom. I try to wake up a few minutes before the kids, but sometimes Jaden, he beats me. My son, he is a morning guy. On this particular day, though, I beat him. Anyway, you know where the first stop is. Don't be weird. And then I normally actually shower in the morning, but on this particular day, I'd actually showered the night before because it was super hot outside and I was working in the garage. Teeth are always important. I brushy brush. I usually floss at night, so I don't make myself floss in the morning. If you're a dentist, please do not tell me that I'm doing that wrong because it'll hurt my feelings. And then a little bit of water just to get the crusties off. You know, I wake up a little crusty. I'm human. It's part of me. It's part of my essence. And then usually I try to pick some kind of like eye or face cream. Normally I try to put SPF on. If I'm being very honest, I don't do it all that often, but I actually have it packed because I got to go out of town pretty soon. So my face SPF is currently in a suitcase. And look at her go. I rub so hard, it makes my face turn super red. And people always are like, Sarah, you're not supposed to go that hard. And I'm like, I don't know any other way to do it, you guys. I'm sorry. But I do try to just kind of give myself a base of feeling just mildly put together, right? Oh, you see this water bottle? Get used to her. She lives with me. She's with me at all times. I do take it into the bathroom in the morning so that I can take, you'll see 2 supplements there, and then you'll see a third one. This one's my probiotic. I also have gummies. Kind of just depends on the day as to which one I feel like taking. The gummies, I mean, you know, I like to do that before I brush. Yes, my best friend came to town, and that's how I feel about that. If I have time, I try to do my hair like downstairs in my little beauty room, but sometimes I do this first just to kind of give it a little refreshing, just in case something comes up and I'm not able to do my hair. At least I know it's brushed and, you know, relatively good smelling. Gotta put on that BO for your DO, baby. Wait a second, I said that backwards. And then on to getting dressed. I always start with bike shorts, leggings, etc. And as I mentioned, this video is sponsored by Maidenform, so I'm showing you guys some Maidenform bras. These are their best-selling t-shirt bra collection. They have Smart Zone shaping in the cups, which is, it's to create better like shaping and better support. They're very stretchy. This is the racerback style. This one I really liked the fit of it, and they have different styles, obviously, like the front closure. They have full coverage, the racerback, the demis, and lots of different, you know, colors and prints and lace and stuff like that. Just things to make it like, you know, a little bit cuter. Convertible straps, all of that. On this particular day, I wanted to wear a black one. It's very stretchy. It's like flexible to kind of fit your shape. You see this one only has 2 hook and eyes, and I just really loved the feel of it. So these bras have Smart Zone shaping in the cups, which just lend themselves to giving you a better shaping and better support. They have, you know, targeted lift and all of that. So the prices are really great on these bras as well. If you're used to paying a lot, get used to not having to do that. So you can shop them now on Maidenform.com or Amazon.com. These are like the lightweight kind of chill, you know, not super duper extra padded bras I like to wear under things like this sweatshirt. This sweatshirt has a stain on it, which is the bane of my existence. But this is the kind of stuff I wear every day. A big sweatshirt, a big t-shirt, something like that. So I just need a chill bra that, you know, can do what needs to be done, but not be overly fussy. So once I'm dressed, I usually put on some perfume. I like to mix my scents, so I usually do 1 or 2. This little cabinet is a work in progress, so please do not judge. Oh, look, hey, hi. Do you see him? Normally my kids are actually awake by the time I'm done with this process, but on this particular day, they were not because they had just come from out of town and they were a little off their schedule. So you see Jay there in the back. You'll see Nala here. I'm waking her up as well. She's a little tougher. This girl, she just wants to She doesn't care. I have to tickle her. I got to do all kinds of stuff to get this girl up. And then I have to bring in reinforcements. Crash, he always rolls through. He tries to, like, look at her. She's unmoving. It is so difficult to get this girl up. Do you guys have kids like that? Because Jaden just needs to be told one good time and then he's out. After that, I continue on and I hit up our laundry room. I will do the laundry if there's anything kind of, sitting there. But normally what I'm in there for is the litter box. As you can see, we had some like robotic version now. But anyway, they still track litter everywhere, so I got to clean that up. And then this is my comforter. I washed and dried it, but it didn't dry all the way. So here we are hanging it over the banister because what can you do? What can you do? Nothing. I hate my dryer. And then I head downstairs, and again, me and my water bottle and my phone. My phone's tucked in my bra or something. This is usually when I start tidying up the living room. We moved in earlier this year, but as you can see, we still don't have a ton of stuff. I'm taking my time, getting things in the house, but I do like to have everything, have its place basically. So in the morning, I like to reset the couches, put away electronics, get the cat hair off of the couch. This little roller is pretty cool. It's like a 5-minute thing. Normally I unload the dishwasher, but like I said, the kids were out of town, so it wasn't even loaded over the weekend. So this is just me filling it with their like breakfast stuff. I have tried to make my kids pretty much as self-sufficient as they can be, but Nala still needs help with their hair, which is totally fine. I think there are adults with curly hair that still need help with their hair. It's a work in progress every time we do it. But I will do her hair. Jaden does his. Sorry, girl. I didn't see her face, when I was doing that. But Jaden does his own hair, and then they'll kind of put everything back. I've definitely implemented a system for pretty much everything in our household just to keep things as tidy and clean as possible without having to clean constantly. Normally once they're kind of put together, any little fires have been put out, that have started for the day, I will go ahead and make a coffee in some kind of like insulated cup. This is just me picking out my, whatever fits my fancy for the day. I don't always do this. Sometimes I wait until I get back from dropping them off. But on this particular day, like we were way ahead of schedule. How? Why? I don't know. Probably because I had like an extra day off to get my life together. But I do like to take the time to make my coffee in the morning. It is something that I look forward to every single day. I invested in like a little frother and stuff like that just to kind of make it a little bit better and not have to go out for my coffee. I do love the mornings with my kids because they're always so chatty and, just ready to go, ready for a new day. And yeah, girl, get that first sip of coffee. And then, of course, I immediately clean up my coffee stuff because I hate to have it sitting out. And I normally clean up the cat stuff too. And since I had the time, I really only need about 10 minutes to get myself put together in the morning. But like I said, I had a few extra minutes this day. I'll go ahead and open up my shades. They're not called shades. They're called curtains. I'll open up my curtains. And then for makeup, I forgot. Jaden he was having an allergy attack because he was around dogs all weekend. And somebody didn't give him allergy medicine. So he felt like he was being tortured by me putting eye drops in. But he was fine, I promise. He was fine by the end of the day. And I normally only take a few minutes to do my makeup. I do a quick brow gel. And then I normally just put on like a thin layer of concealer. Normally I just put it mostly under my eyes and around my nose. But on this day I put it by my mouth because I had like a little breakout because I shaved my mustache off. That's all. So I put on a little bit of eyeliner because I was trying to be fancy, girl, because I had a physical therapy appointment this morning. But on my way to drop the kids off at school, the water softener guy was like, hey, I'm coming to install your stuff. And I was like, oh, nuts. So I had to cancel my therapy appointment. So I got all dolled up for the water softener guy. I'm sure he appreciated it. I straightened my hair. Again, this is like maybe a 10-minute process. Throw some shoes on, and then I'm ready to take these kiddos to school. At this point, they've just been sitting around watching TV, kind of collecting their things. So let's get our emotional support water bottle, our coffee, our phone, our bag, and, of course, our children. Ooh, you guys see those violins? Can any of you guys tell me, like, how long it takes for you to sound good playing the violin? Like, if any of you are violinists. I don't even know if that's what it's called. But anyway, here we are on the drop-off line. Epically long as usual. After that, I just come back home. It's pretty rare that I like go and run the streets after dropping the kids off. Occasionally I might run by the grocery store, but normally I don't. Going to the grocery store is kind of a treat. Oh, this is me and Lewis kind of discussing our day. Normally I like to go home and get my work done before I get the fun stuff done. Plus I never know when someone's going to show up at my house because I live very near to my family and people just pop in. My parents literally popped in like 10 minutes ago. You just never know. Oh, and I always take little breaks to play with my little Crashy and Cuckoos. Oh, he's such a fat boy. Look at you. You're just such a fat boy. Why does your booty always stink? Crash, why you got such a stinky booty? Oh, you're just such a big stubborn. And then I go back to work. And this is the reality of being me as a YouTuber. I have paper, I have a laptop, I usually have an SD card ready to go full of something. I have my phone next to me all the time. As much as I would like to pretend like I don't have 7 hours of screen time every freaking day on my phone, I do, but it's because of what I do for work. So as you guys know, I think I pretty much handle everything on my own. I'll occasionally have like my boyfriend step in for some managerial kind of stuff because he's just really good with that. And it's just really when I don't have time though, because generally speaking, I'm a bit of a control freak and I like to be able to say when, how, where, who, and you know, whatever. Like I want everything to be up to me. But that also, you know, I'm sure some of you have this personality where like you kind of want help, but you don't know how to get it. Like you cannot relinquish control of literally anything. I mean, if you have suggestions, feel free to let me know. But this is the reality of pretty much what I do every day. Oh, the cramps were killer that day. From about 6:30 in the morning to at least like 2. I typically work until about 2 o'clock, and then I kind of try to figure out like what I'm gonna make for dinner for the kids, and then I'll start cleaning up a little bit more. And I will then go pick up the kids. I sit in the parent pickup line and I normally take a book and it's like a little reward. I do treat myself. Like if I get all my work done, I'll run through and grab like an iced coffee and I'll take a new book with me and I'll sit and, you know, quiet for an hour before I pick them up. But this is pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a very realistic look at my life and it might be a little boring. It might be a little tame, but this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks again to Maidenform for sponsoring this video. And like I said, you guys can shop them on Maidenform.com and Amazon.com. So if you're interested, feel free to check them out. Check out my description box for more information. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.